What a win on the road without the leading scorer in the league. Luka Doncic, AR, goes for 44 points, 11 assists, 5 rebounds.
The Lakers are missing their leading scorer, traveling on the road in hostile territory, and desperately needed someone to step up. Austin Reaves answered the call with one of the most dominant performances of the season, dropping 44 points and 11 assists to lead the Lakers to a gutsy victory. This wasn't just a good game. This was a statement that Reaves belongs in conversations about elite guards in the league. The kid from a town of 1,200 people just put the entire NBA on notice, while LeBron's historic scoring streak ended in the most LeBron way possible.
Reaves will be handling the basketball most of the night. Straight away, he's got his second triple.
Do you think Austin Reaves has proven he's worth max contract money? Or is he still just a really good role player? Let's start with the elephant in the room. LeBron James had a streak of scoring 10 or more points that started on January 6, 2007 and lasted 1,297 consecutive games. That's almost 2 decades of never having a single-digit scoring game. The streak ended in Toronto when LeBron finished with 8 points on 4 of 17 shooting. And you know what? Nobody cares. The Lakers won. LeBron had 11 assists, including the game winner to Rui Hachimura, and Austin Reaves put on a show that made everyone forget about scoring streaks.
Including LeBron, who's in very deep. LeBron kicks it, corner. That's LaRavia, a little step back three. Got it! You look at any defensive category, the Lakers are near the bottom of the league. Oh, up and under goes AR.
Austin Reaves went for 44 points on 13 of 21 shooting. Let that efficiency sink in. 44 points on 21 shots. He added 11 assists and 5 rebounds. He was 13 of 15 from the free throw line. He scored 22 points in the third quarter alone on just 6 shots. This wasn't empty calories against a bad defense. This was against a Toronto Raptors team known for being scrappy, athletic, and pesky on defense. And Reaves absolutely cooked them. The Lakers came into this game knowing they'd be without Luka Doncic, their leading scorer. They also didn't have Marcus Smart on the road, against a team that plays hard and tries to make life miserable for opposing offenses. Everything pointed to this being a trap game, the kind of loss that teams look back on at the end of the season and regret. Instead, the Lakers got a masterclass from Reaves in how to carry a team when your best players are unavailable.
He's fit in very nicely. Way outside, AR. Yes, sir.
Another look at the last couple of threes by Austin. The first one was inside the logo.
From the opening tip, Reaves was locked in. He wasn't forcing anything. He was just reading the defense, making the right plays, and knocking down shots when they were there. The Raptors tried everything. They went under screens. Reaves punished them from 3. They picked him up at the three-point line. He got downhill and either finished through contact or found open teammates. They tried switching. He attacked mismatches. Nothing worked because Reaves was in complete control of the game.
Reaves out by the logo. Picked by Jax. Austin with 5, with 4. Austin trying to get inside. Not. Goes underneath. Oh, he's fast. Oh, count it! What a quarter!
The third quarter was when Reaves took over completely. The Lakers had a decent lead at halftime, but Toronto came out aggressive in the third and started chipping away. Most teams in that situation see their lead evaporate on the road without their best player. The Lakers had Reaves, who decided he wasn't letting that happen. 22 points in the third quarter. 22 points in 12 minutes, on 6 shots. How is that even possible? Free throws, and ones, transition buckets, pull-up threes. He scored in every way imaginable. What makes Reaves special isn't just the scoring. It's the basketball IQ. He knows when to be aggressive. He knows when to get teammates involved. He knows when to attack and when to pull back. That's veteran stuff from a guy who came into the league as an undrafted free agent on a 2-way contract. The Lakers literally took him to Vegas Summer League as basically a practice player, and now he's dropping 44 in big games on the road without the team's best scorer. The late-game execution deserves its own paragraph because it was basketball perfection. The Lakers and Raptors were trading baskets down the stretch. Toronto took a 2-point lead with under a minute left. Everyone in the building knew the ball was going to Reaves or LeBron. Reaves had it at the top of the key. The Lakers were about to call timeout. Reaves waved it off and attacked 3 Toronto defenders, finishing through contact for a bucket that silenced the crowd and swung momentum back to the Lakers. Then came the final possession. Lakers down 1. No timeout. Reaves with the ball. Toronto doubles him because of course they do. He's been cooking all night. Reaves makes the right read and swings it to LeBron. Now here's where LeBron's basketball genius shows up. He's got 8 points. His 1,297 game streak of scoring 10 or more is about to end. Most players force a shot to keep the streak alive. LeBron sees Rui Hachimura wide open in the corner and makes the perfect pass. Rui buries the 3. Lakers win. LeBron's streak ends, but he gets the game-winning assist and the W.
Goes Reaves to James. Kick it. Corner. Rui! Rui the winner to win the game. Rui wins it. And James gave him the basketball.
The symbolism of that last play is perfect. LeBron could have been selfish and tried to extend the streak. Instead, he made the winning basketball play, something he's done his entire career, even when people criticized him for it early on. And Reaves created that winning play by being such a threat that Toronto had to double him, opening up the floor for LeBron to make the right read. That's how championship basketball is played, and both guys executed it perfectly. JJ Redick's post-game comments were telling. He said LeBron is acutely aware of his point total at all times. LeBron knew the streak was ending. He made the pass anyway, because winning matters more than individual streaks. That's leadership. That's setting the right example for young players like Reaves. And it probably makes moments like this even sweeter for Reaves, knowing that LeBron trusts him enough to be the primary ball handler on the final possession of a close game on the road. The Lakers are now 4-1 without Luka Doncic this season, and Reaves has played in 4 of those games. He's averaged basically 40 points in games without Luka. That's not a coincidence. That's Reaves understanding his role changes when the team's leading scorer is out. He goes from being a secondary playmaker and scorer to being the primary option, and he's thriving in that role. That versatility is exactly why the Lakers value him so highly. The bench production was crucial too. Jackson Hayes had 12 points off the bench with 3 blocks. The Lakers got contributions from multiple guys, but make no mistake, this was Reaves' game. He set the tone from the opening tip and never let go. When Toronto made runs, Reaves answered. When the Lakers needed a bucket, Reaves delivered. That's superstar stuff. The efficiency is what stands out most. 44 points on 21 shots is video game numbers. That's the kind of efficiency that elite scorers dream about. And he did it against a good defense on the road in a must-win game without the team's best player. Those are the performances that change how people view a player. Reaves went from good starter to legitimate star in one night, and the scary part is he keeps getting better every single season. The free throw shooting was massive too. 13 of 15 from the line. Reaves was getting fouled because he was attacking relentlessly, and he made teams pay by knocking down free throws. That's not just skill, that's mental toughness. Free throws in crunch time on the road with a hostile crowd are pressure situations, and Reaves was automatic. That's closer mentality from a guy who wasn't even supposed to make an NBA roster 3 years ago. Danny Green's analysis on the postgame show was spot on. He talked about how once Reaves saw 1 or 2 shots go down early, the rim kept getting bigger and bigger. That's how shooters work. Confidence breeds confidence. Reaves hit early shots, felt good, and then started letting it fly with complete conviction. The Raptors had no answer because even when they played good defense, Reaves was making tough shots look routine. James Worthy's reaction said it all. He wanted the Worthy clap, the Worthy snap, all of it. That's a Lakers legend who played with Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, giving Reaves his flowers. When someone of Worthy's caliber is that impressed, it means something special just happened. This wasn't just another good game. This was a performance that Lakers fans will remember for years. The story of how Reaves got here makes this even better. 1,200 people in his hometown, overlooked by every major recruiting service, went to a smaller school, went undrafted, signed a two-way contract, grinded his way onto the roster, kept improving every single year. Now he's dropping 44 in big games and getting game-winning assists from LeBron James. That's a movie script, and it's all real. Rob Pelinka's pride in Reaves is justified. The Lakers scouting department found a gem that every other team passed on. They developed him. They gave him opportunities. They trusted him in big moments. And Reaves has repaid that trust by becoming one of the most valuable players on the roster. He's homegrown talent in the best possible way, proof that smart scouting and player development still matter even in an era of super teams and big trades. The fact that Reaves keeps setting career highs every season is absurd. Last year was career highs across the board. This year he's even better. Field goal percentage up, points up, assists up, rebounds up, defense better, basketball IQ sharper. Most players plateau after a breakout season. Reaves just keeps ascending. That work ethic and dedication to improvement is what separates good players from great ones. The Lakers' connected team chemistry showed up huge in this game. When Luka went down, nobody panicked. Everyone knew their role. Reaves stepped into the primary scorer role. LeBron became more of a facilitator. The bench contributed. The defense stayed solid with 7 blocks. That's what good teams do. They adjust to circumstances and find ways to win even when things aren't ideal. Reaves' ability to get to the free throw line and finish through contact is underrated. He's not the most athletic guy on the court, but he's crafty and strong enough to absorb contact and still finish. That's a skill that translates to playoff basketball, where games get more physical and referees let more contact go. Reaves has shown he can score in those environments, which is huge for the Lakers' championship hopes. The 30-point performances, the game winners, the clutch plays, they're piling up for Reaves. This isn't a fluke season or a hot stretch. This is who he is now. A legitimate star-level guard who can carry an offense when needed and fit seamlessly into a secondary role when the team is healthy. That versatility is incredibly valuable, and it's why the Lakers will do whatever it takes to keep him long-term. LeBron's willingness to sacrifice his streak for a win sends a message to the entire roster. Individual accomplishments don't matter as much as team success. That mentality is what championship teams are built on. And Reaves learning from LeBron's example is only going to make him a better player and leader as his career progresses. The mentorship happening between them is invaluable. The road win without Luka and Marcus Smart against a tough defensive team shows this Lakers squad has legitimate depth and resilience. They're not just LeBron and Luka and hope for the best. They've got multiple guys who can step up and contribute winning basketball. That's a dangerous team in the playoffs when rotations shorten and you need your 5th and 6th guys to deliver in big moments. Austin Reaves dropped 44 points and 11 assists in a gutsy road win without Luka Doncic, proving he's become one of the most valuable guards in the league. LeBron's historic scoring streak ended, but he made the game-winning pass because winning matters more than individual records. This performance from Reaves wasn't just impressive, it was a statement that the Lakers have multiple stars capable of carrying them to a championship. Smash that like button if you think Reaves deserves max money, and subscribe for more Lakers breakdowns and highlights.